Bad Romance by Lady Gaga was released in 2009 on the EP The Fame Monster. It was added to the Just Dance mythos in 2014's Just Dance 2015. It is currently available in Just Dance Now, Just Dance Unlimited, and Just Dance Plus. Is this song up to the task of impressing me? Let's find out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Let's begin with some background information. Bad Romance is the third song by Lady Gaga in the series. Shtick and This Word are censored. The album version of the song is used, with a duration of 4 minutes and 56 seconds. This makes Bad Romance the second longest song in the main series, with China being the longest. Bad Romance is also the first routine in the whole series to not be entirely produced with a chroma key. The second coach, retroactively called Clair Obscur, may be a reference to how all three coaches wear exclusively white and are in a mostly dark background, because Clair Obscur translates from French to English as light dark. So gray. Excluding any Just Dance on-stage alternates, Bad Romance is the first all-female trio routine in the series. As a difficulty rating of medium and effort rating of low, 3 gold moves each. The pictogram colors in order are Shivraz, Governor Bay, and Shiraz. The glove colors in order are Torch Red, Seance, and Torch Red again. The lyric color is Shiraz again, and the pictogram count is 114. Now let's move on to the song itself. I mean, it's a classic. It's practically what put Lady Gaga on the map for a lot of people. It's still remembered to this day. It wasn't even in Just Dance. It's been in other games, as I've already made a video comparing to other games that it was in. If there's more, let me know. I love making those comparison videos. Song's pretty alright. Now let's move on to the background of the map. During the verses and bridge, the background is completely pitch dark. During the chorus, however, white, randomly connected lines appear. At the end of the song, it is made clear that the dancers' wedding gowns touched the ground and turned into a pile of lace. Like they're not even people at that point. They're just walking mannequins, actual mannequins, not just people painted. They turned into lace. They're not real. This is real. Wake up. Even for Just Dance 2015, yeah, having a pitch black background is pretty lame, but they actually played around with it a lot. The fact that they also made the coaches barely visible for most of it, it's really cool. Although it does kind of break the norms of how a Just Dance map should be made. You know, you should at the very least be able to see left hand at all times, and there are points where you don't even have that. I mean, without the pictograms, it could be impossible to know what you're supposed to do on your first try. However, major points for the creativity of going in that direction. I mean, this is Just Dance 2015. This is the 6th mainline game in the series, and they're already trying to play around with the formula. This is something they're doing more nowadays, sure, but back in Just Dance 2015, nobody would have been mad if it was by the numbers, you know? But it's doing stuff like that with the pitch black background and having the coaches being wedding gowns that you can barely see most of the time is what we come to Just Dance for. Well, that and obviously the dancing, the fun, you know, the gameplay, but like the visuals help a lot with that. I do really love this background, but I can't award points for just using pitch black, so I'm gonna give it a good because of that. Now let's move on to the appearance of the coaches. The second coach wears a legless jumpsuit and wedding veil. She has a purple fingerless glove and monster claws. During the chorus, she wears a headpiece covered with flowers and a puffy high-low dress. There appears to be netting hanging from the headspace. The first and third coaches wear mid-drift tops, shorts, and wedding veils, although they are smaller than the second coaches. They have red fingerless gloves and monster claws. During the chorus, they wear one-piece leotards, and their veils are larger. So yeah, it's basically 3 women in wedding dresses, 2 of them being the exact same, with the one in the middle clearly being the leader, or you know, the one actually getting married instead of, I don't know, just being a bridesmaid. And yeah, that's especially basic. I'm not going to deny that, but again, the way they play around with it and have the fabric and clothing just like go all over the place, and during the bridge, they just play with it, and it's so cool. So I'm conflicted. It's by definition basic, but at the same time, they managed to take this idea of a basic wedding dress and make something spectacular out of it. So in my confliction, I'm gonna give it another good, otherwise known as the cop-out grade. All of them across the board. And finally, let's move on to the gold moves. There are 3 in the classic routine. In all of them, the second coach brings their arms downward and upward as if they're sending a kiss, and the first and third coaches simply just swing their arms up and down. Let's run down the list. Are they hard to hit? Absolutely not. Very little points for that. Are they satisfying to hit? Yes, very much so. Do they come at climactic parts of the song? Yes. So, I'm gonna give them supers because of that. Although, please make them harder. But we're not done yet, because this song got an alternate in the form of the official choreography in Just Dance. Despite the name, the official choreography version of Bad Romance is not the first time they've used the original choreography of a song. That was the alternate to Applause, which was also made with Lady Gaga. They even hired her original choreographer for that. That's so cool. But I'm not reviewing that map yet. So let's move on to the background of this routine. It uses the common extreme background from the previous game, an array of flashing platform and quadrilaterals. The colors that flash are red, violet, and teal. The squares move around in different positions. Yeah, I know. This is just the copy-paste extreme routine that they got from Just Dance 2014, and it's just not what I come to Just Dance for. Are you kidding me? Just Dance 2015 was so creative with the original, and then they do this for the alternate? Why did the extreme routines of Just Dance 2014 and Just Dance 2015 have to suffer so much? I don't even want to dignify this background by trying to talk about it any further. I'm gonna give it an X, because come on, this is just copy-paste from the before. Now let's move on to the appearance of the coach. The coach is a man with short black hair. He wears a dark pink transparent mask, a teal one-sleeved cropped shirt that is highly cut on the left, a dark pink crop top, and black shorts with black satin belt. He also wears dark pink and blue striped socks and black boots. I've never seen the music video, but I'm assuming he's from that. And if he's an original design, then ew, come on, don't do that. Although this is definitely what I imagined a choreographer who knows nothing about actual design of clothing and the different functions that clothes are supposed to have would want a dancer to wear. This looks like the kind of thing that a background dancer in a live show would wear, and they would fight so hard to not have a wardrobe malfunction. You know that that's gonna be a problem with clothes like this. Thankfully and obviously that didn't happen while they were recording this Just Dance map, but it could have happened in real life. Who knows, maybe this is like the 20th take and finally there wasn't a wardrobe malfunction. I will say that this is more creative than just using wedding dresses, but it's less creative than what they actually did with the original map. So I'm gonna give it the exact same score. Good. And finally, let's move on to the gold moves. There are 3 in this routine. In the first and second gold move, you simply bring your arms downward and give your legs a slight shake while kneeling. In the third gold move, you bring your arms upward and give them a strike. The first and second gold move give off the vibe of the kissing from the original routine, and that's fine. And obviously, you know, that's probably what they were going for, considering I'm pretty sure the official choreography would have the blow kisses somewhere in it. But the little foot tappies, I mean, come on, that just looks like a baby wanting to be heard while the adults are having a conversation. Come on now. It's not very hard to hit, and it feels decent to hit. And it comes at the same climactic part of the song as the original routine does, so I'm gonna give it a super. The third gold move is even easier to hit, so I'm gonna give it a good. Overall, Bad Romance gets a super. Do you have any suggestions? Leave them down below, like and subscribe, and adios. Gaga, ooh la la, what's your bad romance?